Afternoon, everybody. Just got home and had something I was thinking about. And I wanted to make a video on it, but I didn't like how it went, so I just want to kind of recut it here. Today there was a video off of another channel about an individual in Oregon, and he was driving down the road, and Antifa was there. They were throwing all kinds of stuff at his car. Well, he stopped, got out, looked at the damage that was on his vehicle. It would appear that they threw paint on his windshield, which anybody knows, if you got paint on your windshield, can't drive. So, as he's checking it, there is a group that starts advancing towards him. They're wearing masks, and this particular group has been known to inflict violence, bodily harm, and death on other individuals. So, with this history being known, and not being quite sure of their intent at this point, but their intent is definitely, to some extent, to cause damage to his property. Why would they not continue? So it sounds like he's got intent there. There's opportunity for them because he's by himself. And there are plenty of them. I believe there's probably a dozen or so in that group. With the numbers, the ability and opportunity is there. So now all he's got left is jeopardy. So if he's got paint on his windshield and he can't see through it real good, he's already motioned for somebody to call the authorities. I know. Ooh, what a word. To call law enforcement or whoever to show up and help. But he brandishes his weapon. So he's willing to take care of the situation himself at this point. They seem to back off, and as most soft-spined people start hollering, "Help, help, help, he's got a weapon." So then another individual shows up on the scene, brandishes his weapon, proceeds to command the man who was in the process of defending himself and his property to get on the ground, and for him to put his weapon down on the ground. So now, if you look at it from the way I look at it, he's got, on one side, he's got a group of individuals that have no foreseen weapons other than the force multiplier of numbers. And then on the other side, you have another individual brandishing a weapon at him, giving him commands as if he is the threat. He lays down. Now, let's look at those three categories again. You got your jeopardy, your intent, and ability or opportunity. That's what self-defense is. There are three requirements. So now, sorry about that daggone rooster. I got 4 of them here, and there's about to be a whole lot less. So anyway, who violated his rights? I'd say he's getting his rights violated on both sides. And on the one side, he could have gotten shot. On the other side, God knows what. So I made a comment on this video, and I seen Freedom, you were in there pretty heavy, good on you. I said another man, or another fine example of a man who pulls his firearm and is not willing to use it. Because you are not to use your firearm, you are not to pull your firearm if you're not going to use it. That's it. Plain and simple. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I would argue that his life was threatened by both sides. And had he perceived it that way, I think action would have been justified. Now, I'm not advocating for violence, but when somebody infringes on your rights, threatens you with bodily harm or death, if you do not do what they say, and you are operating well within the boundaries of your God-given rights and exercising your liberty, then it's game on. God bless, be good, be safe, and stay armed.